Lemon juice poured on chicken schnitzel. Donald Trump is back. Sometimes in markets, you will see events occur and then you'll scratch your head thinking, hey, I've got a bit of deja vu. Didn't this happen before? You know, it's very interesting. If you look at the prices of the market, you look at charts, you'll see these fractals appear. We always do these in crypto. We say, we know this kind of thing, it moved 2x last time, it might move 2x again. Now, they never repeat exactly the same, but it's very interesting that we keep repeating the story, the narrative, a bit of the elements that make up what was going on at that time. And to the untrained eye, you will pay no attention to them. But when you sit here long enough, you know that there is opportunity out there. So yes, we are just seeing these mugshots of Sir Donnie Trump. But I'm going to let you know, right? If you go and check the comments, every single person speaks about how hard the market pumped when he was around. That's all everybody speaks about. Don't forget, he was elected, I think, in 2016. Did we not have a huge pumpity McPump? We had a massive season from that, from the tax cuts. Do people want to relive it again? I think yes. And so this can be another element of the story added into the mix. Of course, he's a very controversial man. I'm not telling you to like any of them. I don't care. I'm here as a messenger, friends, just to share with you there are other things going on and it's representing that the cycle is still moving forward. All right. My whole feed spammed Donald Trump and his mugshot. So it's very interesting to think about. And he owns $2.8 million of Ethereum. Yes, not making that up. No typo. He owns $2.8 million of Ethereum. Yes, he has made comments saying he's anti-Bitcoin before, but this was back in 2019, man. This is when we're in a bear market, all right? So you got to get with the times now. He's done NFTs, and there is a swing that's happening right now. If you check out how many people own crypto in America, I think it's around 2.7%. Maybe you can squash it up to 3 to 4%. Now, that's a big swing, man. If you could get 4% on your side, that's 4% of people that you can basically throw any policy out and they're not going to care. Like, if I was in the United States of Americana and Donald Trump or anybody said, you know what, crypto, I think I like this. I think the SEC are a bunch of clowns and I think we got to change them. And I'm going to lower your taxes. I'm like, dude, say no more. You got my vote. You can do anything you want after that point. If I'm thinking like that from a dusty room in Australia with a straight back sitting on a squeaky chair, how are the rest of the voters thinking? This is going to appear in the polls. That's why I am bullish for the future. And everybody is desperate to get out of this crying emoji mode and into the party emoji mode. And I even have that evidence to show you that Donald Trump, he owns $2.8 million of Ethereum. All right. Now, immediately, some people push back and they say, well, it doesn't matter. He can still ban it. Don't believe politicians. Say, look, okay. Let's calm down. All right. Let's check how pointy our elbows are right now. And let's just appreciate the fact that having $2.8 million of Ethereum exposure is better than having $0. That is something to think about. They have skin in the game. We want that. RFK, Roberto F. Kennedy, owns some Bitcoin for his grandkids, I think. That's better than owning nothing. We want them to have it. This is, if you guys go back and listen to Andreas Antonopoulos and Eric Voorhees and a lot of the OG Bitcoiners, their original game theory was that the numbers will go up so much and people will want it to go up so much that politicians will be forced to buy in and then their incentives will align. You know, they said this like 10 years ago because when I came into Bitcoin land back in the end of 2018, this was the type of video, those are the videos and the language that I was listening to. And I was absorbing it. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Let me go all in. But nobody believed it. You know why? Because everybody was bag holding poopy coins from the previous season. They were down 99%. So they couldn't think straight. But that's okay. I don't blame anybody. You're seeing your coins go down minus 99% because you thought DentaCoin was going to fix the world of dentistry and crypto and combine them and then be the future of finance. So just a friendly reminder as well. We have Watanabe saying, I still remember Donald Trump saying, I don't like Bitcoin. He's going to lock up Hillary, pardon Assange, etc. I don't like the guy anymore. That's okay. Don't have to like him, man. We just want them to have skin in the game with us. That's why I replied. See, that was back in the day. I think with more regulation, he can back it. I mean, like Ethereum is very cozy to the government now. It's a different world, friends. Bitcoin is no longer FU money. and Ethereum is no longer FU money. We know it's not. Okay, you got the bug eaters here. You got JP Morgan in. We know they're manipulating. BlackRock's coming, brother. Habibi Albi. BlackRock is coming. All right, like it's the most insider of. It's literally the government's wallet is coming. It's no longer FU money, but we got to take it for what it is because there is still FU money out there, and we're trying to find it with undervalued altcoin crypto communities that we believe are going to have long-lasting pressure in life versus what the market expects. And we can't lose sight of what's going on. Friendly reminder, the US Treasuries are running on a Ponzi system. Not joke Ponzi, like an actual Ponzi. And it will crack. The interest rates are way too high. This is a chart, not of a poop coin. Well, actually, it is a poop coin. It's called the US 10-year futures. Okay, now this is not the yield. If you chart the yield's going up. This is the actual price. So because the price is down, the yield is high. So you know what? If you type in US 10Y, you'll be able to actually look at the yield. You'll be able to see how the yield's going up. It's up to 4.24%. Now, why is the yield going up? It's because the price of the thing is going down. Nobody wants it. It's just like, why can your poop coin in DeFi land, why can it offer you 1,000% yield? Well, that's because nobody wants it. If people wanted it, they would buy it up and grab the yield themselves. But the market is basically saying, you know what, 1,000% APY, you can have it for yourself because we don't actually want it. So that's what this thing is giving, 4.23%. It is absolutely crushing the US government. We've already lost everything in crypto and we're still around. But you know, this is the interesting thing. In crypto, don't forget, there is no gun to our head. There is no water pistol to our head saying you must stay and hold. I tell you every single day, if you are weak, if you drink soy, if your back is not straight, aka if it's hunched, click sell and leave. Stop annoying the rest of us. It's a free public open market. No one's begging you to stay in here. But with the traditional fiat system, the government not just begs you to stay, they put a freaking gun to your head. They say you're staying no matter what. You're going to jail. You are working to accept US dollars. In Australia, you are working to accept the dollary dues. You must accept these. These are legal tender. You have no way out. And your superannuation and all the savings, you must have a permanent lifetime bid for the stock market and bond market Ponzi system. They say that. All right. Now, people don't even know what's going on because they don't really have to put up a fight. Everybody just accepts the system for what it is. You see, but with crypto, we're here by choice. And because we're here by choice, the market ends up paying us. Why? Because when it goes down, people are free to leave, and they do. That's why we see things like Pulse Chain dropping 99%. That's why they see these big, disgusting, fat, red candles, okay, in every single altcoin, no matter what it is. That's why we see them, friends. It's because people don't have to stay, but they do stay, and they are free to sell at minus 99%. You can't sell stonks minus 99%, even if you tried. You couldn't even sell it minus 70%. They just keep printing money and debase it. So this is the 10-year yield. So that's why I like looking at the ZN futures. That's just the 10-year T-note futures. And you can see it is just going down. Like nobody wants to bid these things, but they can't because the rates are too high. So eventually the system's cracking. It is already cracking. And we know they're going to do some sort of Operation QE twist to try patch it up. And you might wonder, how will they do it? How can they possibly go back now? Wouldn't they fulfill all our narratives? They do it by steps. That's why they're not going to come out and say, okay, QE, we're going, gig along, see you later, all your chads. They don't say that. They start with a slow process. They ease it in. The first thing they'll say is they'll say, you know what? First, the target rate is 2% now, right? It's ridiculously low. It's stupid low. Shouldn't even be that low. But they might say, you know what? We don't want to crush the economy too hard. So we might have to consider 2 to 3% band. Instead of just 2%, let's leave 2 to 3%, whatever that means, you know? And then the market's going to automatically, as soon as they see this, friends, everyone's going to go, okay, time to buy bonds. See you later. They're pivoting right now. That's actually the pivot of all pivots when you really think about it, right? It's not just the interest rates. It's when they start to, like, you know, back off a bit with this whole 2% market because they know that people are going to revolt. You know, if the US economy cracks right now, do you think everybody's just going to blame natural causes? No. We're going straight for the Fed. You're going straight for their necks. And they know that. Right? And they can't have the poor people revolt. We are the poor people. We are the outsiders. Right? Don't forget, like, subscribe, bell button, all. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for shocking the algorithm, friends. Share with your friends and family. So they need to keep it bidding Friends are going to make it. Friends along crypto. That's what we're here for. Ultimately, that's what we're here for. So it doesn't matter who gets elected, president, this or that. It's all the talking points. And look, I'll just be honest with you. I don't really care who wins, okay? It doesn't even matter. What I do care about is how sweet they make their talking points throughout 2024 to try win our attention. I don't even care what they do in 2025. It's almost pre-programmed at this point. You see how this is a four-dimensional chess game, friends. This is why you got to think your fluffy slippers are here. You're drinking your 3 ice cube orange juice. You got to remember the market's pricing in the future. So I hope I make this clear. It's not about, team red, team blue. I like this guy, I like that girl. No. It's, I want you to get on your knees and suck like you've never sucked before on that political stage to try win those 3 to 5% votes, those swing votes. That's the ultimate goal here. And when they have skin in the game, like Donald Trump having $2.8 million of Ethereum and then Bitcoin being owned by RFK, when they have skin in the game, that increases the probability that the bears are smelly and they poop in the woods. And how will we be able to determine whether we are on the right track or not? I think the ETH BTC chart will continue to perform. The ratio is at 0.063 right now. I think it's just a matter of time before Ethereum pushes higher. Right? Remember, you can also earn yield on Ethereum. Everyone loves yield. We're getting crushed in the price. Like, give us more quantity. Give us something. See, you can earn yield in Bitcoin, but you got to be a miner. You got to be a miner. Do you have like a $4 million warehouse that you can just sit there in the middle of the desert, walking around with your glitter on your face, doing handstands? Nobody can do that, man. It's not what it used to be. And they say it's a great system. Yeah, it was great 10 years ago when you were early. It's not great anymore. That's it. There's a new market for demand here, and it's in the form of clicking buttons to earn more yield. That's what it is, okay? You can't judge it. It is what it is. Bitcoin is slowing down. The emergence of smart contract platforms. And, you can put stable coins on Ethereum and they're all regulated. And the government can control it. So it's almost like the government wants Ethereum to win because they can always just write in the smart contracts to ban anything in your wallet if you don't comply. I know it's very sad, but it is what it is. Hey, friends, I'm just here to report on the news, man. I want to win just as much as you do. I don't want to sit here. We're not here to debate. You don't see me engaging in these useless debates about people's opinions. Like, we don't care, man. That's it. The candles are either going to be more green or more red in the next 24 months. I speculate, this is just me, that they're going to be more green. You can click sell and leave if you want, or you can continue to hold, or if you like, continue to add to your bags. You can decide which bags you'd like to add to. Remember, we're all in this together, friends. New platforms are emerging, despite what Bitcoin maxis say. Here's Gabby. Gabby's saying, what do you think about Bitcoin scaling? And here I am just to reply. Bitcoin scaling, man, it's not fast. It's not adopted. There are no users. Don't look at the I thought the Bitcoin maxis doing these bull posting on Twitter was like some reflection of the adoption. There's none. Habib, there's none. They're doing $500,000 of volume per day. You want to know how little $500,000 is? Pulse chain, literally a dying ecosystem. Not dying, friends, tongue in cheek. Literally a dead ecosystem rolling around on the floor did $26 million. Bitcoin, its payment transactions, $500,000. So that's how bad it is over there. But you're not surprised. Do you even know how to use it? I don't even know where to get a freaking wallet. Do you know how to install it? Do I even need to send you money all day, to be honest? We don't, man. The money I want to send you is in the form of some poop coins, and I want to gamble with you. Maybe you buy a friend tech key with me, we bet on someone, and we do some trolling. You know what I mean? That's fun. That's fun entertainment, casino, financial engineering, all these jizz, the puzzle pieces moving around, earning yield. That's what we want. Well, I don't want to pay you like $6 for, a milk chocolate bar. It's not exciting, okay? Everyone understands this. We all know this. It's just the Bitcoin maxis, they really want Bitcoin to hit 500K. You know why? Because they've got like hundreds of thousands of their followers who only own one Bitcoin. And they're telling them, you're going to retire on that. You just got to wait a little bit longer. It's going to hit 500,000 to a million. You'll be able to retire. Okay? That's why they're betting on it. It's not happening, man. All the innovation is on Ethereum and smart contracts. The future is going to make it more clear. 2024 and 2025, we're going to watch that ETH-BTC ratio. And you know what else we're going to watch? This says, you shall not pass. Trust me, friends. You are always welcome in the house of friendship here. Like, subscribe, bell button, all to mum and dad. We're going to have chicken schnitzel tonight. There's going to be extra lemon juice. It's been a long week, friends. I love you all. Catch you next one.